Hello, this is a letter from one Gen Xer to another. I know what it's like being born Gen X, just like my husband who was born in 1969 and myself in 1975. Many of us were latchkey kids, including myself. My husband was a little lucky and he didn't have to be a latchkey kid. Thank goodness for him and his siblings to have that blessing. My sister-in-law, who was born in December of, I can't remember, I think it's 77, but anyway, 76 or 77, I can't remember, but anyway, I'm very proud of her that she earned her MBA from Vanderbilt University and went to ISU, Iowa State University in Ames, to earn those degrees and everything. I'm very proud of you, my dear. Who's out in California, happily married. I told you, you can't get a second chance at love. Just because the first marriage doesn't work out, doesn't mean you can't have a second chance. Just learn the lessons and forgive your ex-husband like I learned to forgive my ex-husband. Many of us were divorced, but we learned from our mistakes. We turned inward and started spending more time practicing delving deep into ourselves, reading self-help books for our generation. We may do things our own way, but we were taught to just learn to persevere and to forgive yourself. Yes, my ex-husband was a Gen Xer too. He was born in 78, but last I heard, he supposedly died in a car crash. Now, I don't know how much truth there is in that or not. I just don't know, to tell you the truth. But if it is, may his soul rest in peace. If it's not, well, may he have a good life. I wish him the best and everything. But anyway, many of us have lost our parents due to old age, due to health problems, due to age, including yours truly, whose parents have died recently, over 2 weeks ago. We were the ones that fought in the Gulf War. We were the ones that fought in Bosnia. We were the ones that are still running the military. And we were the first ones females that joined the Airborne Rangers and other areas where women were not allowed to go when they went to the armed forces. So many people think we're evil people, and many of us are good people. We've just had very tough childhoods. We had to learn to thrive. We didn't need many toys, but we had enough. Our baby boomer parents and our silent generation parents did the best they could under the given circumstances, under their own pain and trials and tribulations they've been through, but they've learned a lot. And we are the baby boomers' guardian angels, just like I was a guardian angel to my mother, who was a baby boomer. May her soul rest in peace. She was born in 1952, 2 days after my birthday. She bore me for 39 weeks and spent 27 hours in labor, induced. It was a high-risk pregnancy and everything, but she survived. She kicked ass, and I'm proud of her and everything. What else can I say, except we invented many things. We invented the Swiffer's housekeeping system, and it really is a big hit, especially with housewives or women that do the cleaning on their days off from work. It does do a good job. Whoever invented it, thank you. Also, another thing, I would just want to give a shout out to Prepper Princess, Slim Sherry, and many others that I love your videos. I love your channels. Just keep putting them out there. I'm looking forward to many of them. And those who are minimalists or happy mediums, I consider myself a happy medium. But to tell you the truth, I feel like I have enough, just enough. I don't need an excess or anything like that. I have my husband and I have my dog. And yes, I do have some distant relatives in my hometown. Sometimes they don't have the best reputations. We all have the skeletons in the closet, but you're going to love them no matter what. We all make mistakes. Just learn, if you pay you pay your dues, you're fine. Or if you've found a way around it that you were actually innocent and somebody sold you stolen property, you can rat that person out and teach them a lesson, saying, don't steal from me. Don't sell me stolen property, because I don't need the cops banging on my door with warrants for that, search warrants for that piece of property. They can do that, get a warrant signed by a judge and everything. Judges, they're there to just do their jobs. You can be polite with them, with him or her. You can talk to them. But one thing I've learned is it's okay to stand up to the underdog. Just like this one time when I was in high school. There was a girl with Down syndrome with a heart problem. And I saw this all during my junior year. And I just wrote an editorial in the school paper. And this one English teacher, which I had in the 11th grade, made these freshman boys who are honor students sit and read my editorial. And believe me, it was printed in school newspaper. I had enough of the garbage. Even the editor and the other people that worked for the school newspaper said, I agree with you, Shanna. I agree with you. Because they were harassing and bothering this gal, especially since she has a heart problem. She can't participate in gym class, but she can walk laps. From what the doctor said, she was well enough to do that, which we gave her credit where credit's due. So she could get at least a passing gym grade because of her medical condition. But to harass somebody and upset people like that, it doesn't fly too well with me. Years later, my coworkers asked me about it, and I told her about the girl with Down syndrome with the heart condition. She goes, oh, yes. I said, that's what it was about. It was a group of 9th grade honor students. But by the time I was a senior in high school, they were in the 10th grade, and I was a senior and everything. And this one girl just didn't understand. She was always lipping off at seniors and everything, but one day a bunch of seniors beat her up in the girls' locker room before gym class. Nope, I was out on the tennis court with my other schoolmates, classmates, who were seniors and everything. And I'm going to tell you one thing. She got what she deserved. They tried looking at me and many others. Many of us stayed out of it. It was just a certain group of them. Don't know who they were. Don't care to know. But it was a bunch of juniors and seniors that beat up this girl and sent her to the hospital. Well, that's what she gets for mouthing off and, harassing kids that are in special ed, especially a kid with Down syndrome with a heart condition. That's all I have to say for now. That's how we Gen Xers stand up to the underdog, and we don't like bullies. And also her little cousins got beat up too in school. They just laid there in a pool of blood in the boys' locker room before gym class. A group of junior and senior boys beat up these guys, and they were in a puddle of blood, from what I was told. I say, I take your word for it. But anyway, all I'm going to say to my people is this. I don't blame you for staying out of the drama and the BS. It's enough. But to tell you the truth, you act like a bully. We have this attitude. You act like a bully and you want to start shit that you cannot finish. Watch out. We are staying out of the generational hate war. We figure each generation needs to come into their own and do their own thing. The ideas will come to you when you least expect it. Keep getting out there, keep inventing things, keep making lives easier. And those who are studying to be doctors and attorneys, God bless you. That's all I have to say for now. Blessed be to all. But to tell you the truth, as a Gen Xer to other Gen Xers, I'm thinking of you. And we've got each other's backs. That's all I have to say for now. Love and kisses to all. Bye.